This tree is covered in spider webs, like every needle. So we're at the end of Canoe Lake at Avenza Falls, and we have the choice of either doing the falls chain, which is 5 portages to get into McEwen, or just one 1100 meter port to get into McEwen. We're going to take the 111. We've seen quite a few falls already, and we have more to come, so we're just going to save ourselves the trouble of all those short ports.
Hello. You're little. Little guy. Lots of ice. This is a beautiful morning. I think it's our most beautiful yet. Oh my goodness, here come the swans.
Here come the swans! Watch out! Hide your children.
One just pooped.
We weren't expecting swans, were we?
We were not. As I was saying, it's been a beautiful morning. That's the second time at our site they flew right past us too, like this, just out of the mist, and it was absolutely stunning. Yeah, I'm surprised there's swans here, but there are. They're pretty neat. Anyway, yeah, just stunning morning. Lots of fog, and it's just starting to burn off. And
look at this lake.
Yeah.
It looks unreal. It's so beautiful this morning.
Yeah, it's been a really stunning morning. A bunny hopped through our site this morning.
While we're eating oats.
Mm-hmm. Been a good one. There's even a spider web there.
There's even a spider web out here.
How did it get there?
In the middle of the lake. Nice.
Cool.
Lots of bites here as usual, and I lost, I think, a pretty good one. Went on a big run, but popped out though.
loon back there was being really noisy and not backing down. And then we came about 100 meters and there's the other parent with 2 young ducklings, so that makes sense.
They swim under though.
Yeah. Oh, they're chatting. That's alright.
Have you seen the kids? Have you seen the kids?
The ducklings! Oh!
Oh my. Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. It's totally quiet here on Kenny Lake. We didn't see anyone yesterday either, paddling all the way across Canoe. We saw 8 or 9 boats parties in the first 2 days, and I think it's going to be pretty quiet from here on out. This port to McEwen is a constant incline, and one map said 1116, the other said 1270. We just checked, and McEwen is 426 meters elevation, and Kenny was 402, so 24 meters of elevation gain. We're like on top of the hill here. A wasp?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's go. There's a big down tree here. Hasn't been cleared yet, and there's a wasp nest right there on that birch. There's several on it. Just scoot right past that, thank you. I've disturbed a hive before on a portage, and it was kind of scary. There she is. It's looking like it's going to be a beautiful lake from here. Nice red pine. Biggest one yet. Can you put your arms around it? See what that does. Not much. Wow. And then a huge birch there too. Mm-hmm. Good soil.
Yeah. This is huge.
I know. Look how deep the bark is.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. I love these ancient trees.
Mm-hmm. Probably 300.
This incline's wicked steep. John's just pulling the boat up there like it's nothing.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, that was hard. Oh, it feels so good. Oh man, that's heaven.
I'm an alligator.
I'm like actually cold now. Oh. It's nice up here. I don't have to make any decisions or pay attention.
Yep.
Just look around.
Daydream.
Like I'd like having control back there too,
Yeah.
but this is nice as well. I like both.
Yeah, it's a nice switch up for us, both of us.
Yeah. How do you feel back there?
I like it.
Yeah. A lot.
Before we were together, I was pretty much always in the stern.
No, I know.
So it's just, but I'm super comfortable up front, but it's nice to be back here again.
Yeah. Nice not to have to do any correction strokes up here either.
Yeah.
Easier on my wrist. Pike or bass?
Bass.
Yeah. This chunky little football.
Chunky little football.
Nice.
I think that's probably my biggest one of the trip so far.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw him back in. Oh, which way is easiest? Ow! Clamp down on my finger. There he goes. Yeah, this little shelf's been productive for us. I'm trying to just get across right there for lunch and can't
make progress.
Make progress without getting hit.
Oh, it's
big
pike.
old pike. Hi, you.
There's a big rock shelf there. We got 3 hits there.
Yeah.
Careful, he's not done thrashing.
Shake him here if we can. Hydrating frat boy style.
Burritos round 2 this afternoon. No dog hair this time. Be a treat.
Yeah. No twigs.
Well, so much better this time. I can almost still picture them though. McEwen Lake is again one of our favorites. Recency bias keeps coming back. We love to camp here. Probably huge lake trout in this lake. Seems like it's not visited too often. Have it to ourselves right now as far as we can tell. But we gotta keep going.
Every lake's our favorite lake.
Yeah, there have been a few. This one is really beautiful though. Like,
beautiful.
and the day is beautiful. But this is a deep, clear water lake. So quiet and peaceful today. It's really calm. I got a good fish on. Oh, it's a big pike.
Is it?
Oh my goodness, you see it? It's right here.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that wasn't what I was expecting. It's got this small lure just in the corner of its mouth, thankfully. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Scoop it head first.
Okay.
Look at that brute.
Oh yeah.
Okay, nope. Are you confident in the net?
Yeah.
Okay. This is probably the 3rd big fish that has hit. 1 broke my line and 1 popped the hook. So this will be satisfying.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Nope. Leave it. Went on some huge runs before I turned the camera on too. Look at that. Who says pike don't fight? This has been a battle. We don't turn on the camera too early because we can't afford the battery power. Oh yeah. Oh no. It's okay. I'm confident in the hook. It's right in the corner of the mouth. It's a hard place for them to shake it. And with the weight of a big fish like this, it's a bit easier to keep the rod bent. Oh, come on. Okay, this one could be it. Oh, shoot.
Got it.
Take that tail in. Nice. Good job, hon.
Got it.
Good job.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's a meaty one. Oh my goodness.
Okay, hold it actually for 1
Yep.
sec. All right, we got super view on. We're gonna need it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Get that hook out first. Oh yeah. Oh, he's got a big head on him. And he is toothy.
Big set of jaws.
Hooks out. Okay, make this quick. Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's a thick pike. Okay, that's good. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. My compliments to the net woman.
Okay.
Yeehaw!
There you go.
Camera rolling. Good, good, good. Had that happen before.
Yeah.
That felt good. Get something good on the board.
Mm-hmm. How big do you think that was? How many pounds?
At least 10 pounds. At least 10 pounds. Maybe 12, 13. I do this all the time. I use big lures to catch big fish. Most of the big fish that I catch are on smaller lures. Look at this little shad imitation. Just a small crankbait. 2 barbless hooks. Luckily that pike didn't inhale it because he probably would have bit me off. I've got 20-pound fluorocarbon here, which has held up to a lot of big pike's teeth for me, but never know with a bait that small. It's pretty easy for the line to get right in their teeth. And that was a toothy pike too. I meant to show that, dang it. We've got several kilometers to go down McEwen Creek here. Hopefully the water is high enough or this could be a really long go. Doing this before the canoe?
No.
It's beautiful in this creek. There's plenty of water. Feels kind of lost. I'm really loving Quetico right now. It really is a great wilderness. Nope. That's not it. There's a short portage here, but it looks like we can just wait it.
Can I help out?
No, you're good for now. Paddle to the left. Sweet. For some reason, planning this trip, I was excited for this next lake, Glacier Lake. Maybe it just has a nice name. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like another butte.
We're paddling around Glacier Lake. We've pretty much done the whole circumference of the lake looking for a site and no luck. On the plus side, we got to see the whole lake. On the downside, we have nowhere to sleep tonight. Yet. So we'll carry on.
6 kilometers around this lake for no campsite.
Yeah, we
At the end
added
of the day.
an extra 6 kilometers at the end of an already 10-hour day, just for fun, I guess.
The plan was to catch a lake trout and have it for dinner. Instead, we're just floundering around.
Just hanging out.
So finishing our day at 5 o'clock on Glacier Lake turned into 7 kilometers of paddling around Glacier to find no campsite, and then we're now on the 4th portage after that short one here, trying to find a campsite. Nothing. Finally made camp, just losing the sun. Good fire pit, Not too good at access, but pretty nice view. And we'll get the hammocks up in there.
How you doing?
Good. And you?
Good.
We earned this one. 12-hour day, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Great day until the evening, when then it got a little hairy, but not too bad. Could be storming, it could be windy. It's a nice evening, so we got a campsite. We're good, and we put a dent in tomorrow's work.
Yeah, exactly.
So now tomorrow we're gonna stop on a lake trout lake and hopefully make tonight's lake trout dinner dreams come true. Cheers.
Tastes pretty good tonight.
Such a massive advantage having 2 people.
Oh, yeah.
It's really a perfect number for canoe tripping. You don't need a huge campsite. You split the chores.
It does.
It's
I
not
feel like
4 people is almost hard to split the chores up, you know?
I was gonna say, after 2, I feel like you start adding work.
Yep.
With 2, it's just right. Oh, it makes such a difference for everything. Especially if, like, well, everything just goes quicker, but also on the nights where you're struggling, to have someone else be able to branches there. But yeah, to be able to, like, rely on someone else when you're just burnt. Nice.
I thought we had the flavor of this park figured out. It seemed like Algonquin-esque, but unmarked campsites and portages. Yesterday was a bit of a transition where it was kind of like getting a bit more wild. And today feels more like a woodland caribou or a wabakimi. This park has some wild corners, that's for sure.
No, there were times today where it felt like we weren't in the park. And by that I mean most of the day.
Yeah, you barely see a campsite. Last 2 days we've barely seen a campsite. There are campsites, we can barely see them.
Yeah. We're just getting on the water. It's just before 8 and we're heading to Louisa Lake, which is 6 portages away, but not a ton of distance. And they're all short ports, so we're hoping to be there early afternoon and have some time to enjoy the afternoon at our site. Maybe do some laundry if we're lucky.
First largemouth bass of the trip. Not a big one, but it's been all smallies, so many smallies. Right as we got the canoe across the first port, we realized that Erin didn't have her water bottle, so we're going back to camp. Pretty good smallie on Rod Lake. Put a What lake are we on? Duma? Duma? We're coming through Fauquier Lake. Oh, came off. We're both pretty gassed. Erin's also got something going on with her stomach, so it's pretty concerning. We're on day 5 out of 16, so hopefully we're gonna rest this afternoon. Oh. Snag. Nice wetland here, pitcher plants. Arp Lake has pretty turquoise water, and it's the last one before Louisa, finally. That looks good.
Wow.
That's what we need right now.
Paradise. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. I'm jumping in here when we're done.
Same. Second load, and then we're going for a dip. That's a morale booster. Within a few minutes, Erin just hooked into a small lake trout, which would have been perfect for lunch, exactly what we wanted. Got off right at the boat. But that's the 5th species of the trip so far. Walleye, pike, largemouth, smallmouth, lake trout. Passed by a site on a little point that we couldn't resist. Beautiful view both ways. Really nice little camping area for 2 hammocks. And reasonable water access down here. It's not, water access hasn't been too good overall.
That's pretty good.
Just pounded back a huge meal of curry and couscous, chugged a liter of water, and now we're right where we want to be, relaxing with a great view, and hopefully we'll find another lake trout to have for dinner. But for now we need to rest a little. We planned on getting here at noon today. We left before 8 a.m. this morning, but because of that little setback, added 3 kilometers of paddling in addition to the 7 that we added yesterday paddling around Glacier Lake. We just added a bunch of extra time and paddling onto what we thought would be restful times, so we're looking forward to catching up on that right now. We had a big lunch at after 3 o'clock, so we're just doing deluxe mashed potatoes tonight, rehydrated shallots, and chanterelle mushrooms. Thank you, Barb. And there Just adding the potatoes, and I'll add cheese, sriracha, and pepper as well. Aaron's got a white tube jig on. Lake Trout Classic. How do you feel?
Just got off.
No!
Just before we saw it.
Two lost at the boat.
Oh.
Did you see if it was a lake trout?
I think it probably was though, by the way it dove right down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Considering we're jigging deep.
Yeah. Oh, that's frustrating.
We're just out before sunset looking for a lake trout for a little second dinner. It's probably too late now though. We didn't have much time. The wind was up all evening, so it's okay. We got 10 more days. Mm-hmm. 11 more days. Hey, hon. Mm-hmm. The wind's kicking up already. We gotta pack up and get out of here.
Okay.
Spectacular morning here. I woke up looking right at the sun, like down the barrel of a shotgun. And there's a breeze kicking up already, a south breeze. We need to head south. So we're gonna pack up immediately and get going before a big wind kicks up and kind of pins us down here. But once we get to the end of the lake, ran out of battery there. Normally I would have changed the battery before starting a shot like that, but we're using every one to the last drop. We've got 10 action cam batteries and 9 for the big camera. And so far we're rationing them okay, but it's a constant challenge. Yeah, so once we get to Agnes Lake, we head north and we can use this wind to our advantage. So should be great. Pictographs on the Agnes too. It's gonna be an excellent day. Another beautiful sunny day. Hardly not a cloud right now. We're on the water just before 7 a.m. Skipped breakfast. We're gonna have it at the other end of the lake before the wind kicks up. We got, I think, 6 or so kilometers on this lake. A huge family.
I'm trying to count.
It's at least a dozen chicks.
At least. There's got to be a dozen there.
I'd say 15.
That's wild. Bye guys, you're safe now.
That's a fertile duck. Organser.
Jeepers. We've just made it to the end of Louisa Lake, and we're going to stop and have some breakfast now. We're at the top of the falls?
Yep.
Bottom of the falls?
Top of the falls.
We're at the top of the falls. And
Really exciting waterfall.
we're excited to see the fall.
The site couldn't have been better placed.
That's good. We are at the top of Louisa Falls, and just from here you can see the big drop from here to the next lake.
Okay, we're about to see Louisa Falls. There's a bathtub halfway down that we're gonna clean ourselves up in. Looking forward to seeing it from the bottom. Beautiful though.
Look at these.
It's gonna be a steep portage.
I'm happy we're going down.
I know. Pretty good. Pretty reasonable. Yeah. Very nice actually. Like, perfect. Yeah, considering we're in the shade. It's pretty warm. Hope there are no turtles in there. We're going in? There we go. I'm scared. Oh yeah. That's going to be one of the highlights for sure. That was so awesome.
We're at another site that's supposed to have pictographs, or they might be petroglyphs, we're not sure. But we're going, what's that?
I think I might see them.
Oh, we're gonna
They
try
look more like pictographs. So
see if we can take a look.
2 legs. There's distinctly 2 legs, 2 arms,
Yeah.
a head. That's cool. Imagine someone painting that. I don't know how long ago. I don't know how far they date back. But long before this land looked like what it looked like today. Just to reiterate, in case anyone missed it, we're not filming the pictographs or petroglyphs out of respect. The elders of Lac La Croix have asked that you don't, so we're not. We're a few kilometers down Agnes Lake now, which is one of the biggest of the trip. It's 25 kilometers from top to bottom. Aaron just spotted the second pictograph, and it looks like another canoe. Hey?
Yeah.
We've got a great tailwind here on Agnes Lake, and we've had one for probably 3/4 of our travels so far, along with incredible weather. It's all just unheard of, and pretty good bugs, just in the late evening, early morning, but then they go away pretty much fully. Amazing.
trout? It looks like it's doing belly rolls.
Oh, might be, yeah, it's a laker. Nice laker. Oh boy. Oh boy.
You got the net?
Yeah, I got the net ready.
Oh
no, it's a pike. It's
a
decent pike. Looked like a laker.
It did. Would have been a big laker.
Yeah, it would have been. You got the pliers there, right?
I don't.
No? There you go.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, you turned around on me. Okay. Oh, you split your hook. Okay, good.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, it looked like a laker for a sec.
Because it was rolling.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good hand. There you are. Pretty good pike. Let's send it back. Oh, not the best.
We're hunting for pictographs here. Not sure we found the last one. It was very faint, if so. Nothing is signed in the park, but it's kind of fun looking for them and makes a sport of it rather than like a sign. Here I am, you know. What about that? Almost looks like a bunny or a kangaroo. And then there's something beside it as well. Yeah. Yeah, and kind of like a back paw that looks like a rabbit paw.
Yeah.
I would say rabbit. That's what I'm seeing. Or are these petroglyphs? Yeah, because they're not red. They look like they're scraped into the rock. Okay. Looks like a bunch of animals. I see like 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Could be wolves, moose,
Yeah.
bear. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever seen them carved, like scratched in like that. That's crazy that those haven't
Yeah. Just
been covered over.
how distinct. Like the rest of the rock is just aged, and you would think that the rest would look at too.
Yeah. Sweet.
Oh, cool.
On to the next lake. It's 5 o'clock now, and we're into Silence Lake looking for a campsite. We're gonna stay on Agnes, the last one, but nothing shouted out to us. So hopefully something does here before it gets too late. Look at the head.
Oh my goodness. That looks
could
like
have
a
easily-
shark.
Easily fit my hand inside of this pike's jaw.
Oh my lordy.
That's a big one. Look at the top teeth on it. Look at the gripping teeth. That is what keeps any prey from escaping. Because
That's
they face backward too, so as soon as they get something, there's no letting go.
wild.
Oh, they're so sharp.
Touch.
Don't, careful. The pike's teeth are really sharp.
Woo-wee.
These ones are probably a little worn down, but.
Oh, still pretty sharp.
And then, looks
Oh.
like this is the spine here. It's impressive. I really want to go fishing right now.
Yeah. If that was caught in this lake, that's crazy.
Oh yeah,
Which
well
I
I'm
presume
sure.
it was.
Yeah. Nice little site.
Yeah.
I like it actually.
Yeah, it is nice.
I've been incredibly impressed with Quetico and how clean it is. We haven't found a scrap of garbage and everything seems good and orderly. On this site, so there's that huge pike skeleton. Shouldn't really keep a pike that big. Maybe it got badly hooked and they had to. But otherwise it's a good spawner, should be left and released. Their hooks, the barbs aren't pinched. They deconstructed this fire pit, which you're not supposed to do in Quetico, and made another one further back. Maybe it was a windy day, but anyway, not following the rules. And then some standing wood has clearly been cut in there. So it's disappointing to see after this is the evening of day 6, and it's been flawless up until now. So it was bound to happen eventually. It's been great so far overall. There he is, he's on the rock. He's on the rock. The rock right there, the big rock, he's on top of it.
My goodness, I see him. Oh my goodness, he's huge. I wonder if he's been fed fish guts here.
Yeah, probably. Oh, he's coming in. See him beside the rock?
Yeah.
There you are. Hi.
What happened?
No, you won't be fooled twice. Good on him.
Oh my goodness.
Sure went for that first piece though. Wow.
That's amazing.
South route 1750 to Grey Lake portages, and then that's where it forks, right? And if we take the north route, instead of 2 ports, it's 5, which may be total less distance, but okay. But then we get to paddle all the way up along. We get a long paddle on Kasha Piwi. It might be. It's probably 15 kilometers extra. This area here, McEwen Lake 2. Virgin red and white pine. This area contains spectacular examples of the large red and white pine, for which Quetico is famous. Kevin Callan noted that lake in his book for the pines.
If we have if we can afford the time and still be leisurely, then I'm happy to do it.
Yep. We got one night left of scotch after this. Everyone's checking us out. Hello. Give us a splash. Come on. Hey!
Doesn't care.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey! Very tame critters here on Silence Lake.
Yeah, that's amazing. I found this. I saw it bobbing by shore and reached in and picked it up. It's called a wally diver. It says on the lip. And it had some pretty rusty hooks, so I just replaced the one with pinched barbs and only double. And I'm gonna give it a try and see if it's brings anything in for us. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Hola.
We're off to bed. It's 8 p.m. But we're just gonna get a good early start tomorrow. You would think that Aaron and I would share a tent to minimize bulk and weight on a trip. And we thought about that, but I get a bad back if I sleep in a tent too long, too many nights. But also, we spend every second of the day together. Paddle the same canoe, we eat out of the same dish. It's good to have a little personal space, a little sprawl space here to call your own at the end of the night. If the other person's waking up to pee, you don't necessarily have to wake up. So it's a really nice thing for couples too. Hey, hon?
Yeah, it is nice. And you don't have to smell my stinky feet.